So when you think ahead about what you want out of the experience that you're preparing for, your brain already starts working on that. And this is something that a lot of the high performers and super athletes are really proving time and time again that when they are feeling what it feels like to have accomplished what they wanted. So if you're talking about somebody who's playing tennis and they really want to go out at this tournament and they want to win, they are spending time every day meditating on that feeling. What is it going to feel like when they hit that last ball that brings them to winning that match? How is that going to feel? How exciting is that going to be for them? And they're thinking a little bit about that feeling. When you're talking about Tom Brady, that guy practices that feeling of throwing that touchdown pass, or winning. What does it feel like when he's won that game? And he lives that as if it's already happened. And this is really important, that if you can't think and feel about what it is, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Are you trying to have a really connected ride with your horse? Are you trying to have a good clinic? Are you going to a horse show? Are you trying to go for a championships? Whatever it is, just think a little bit about it every day. What is that going to feel like for you? And why is it important to you? Because the why is it important? For me, it must not be all about prestige, or just getting something so that people are looking at you, that you have that award, or that you won that class, or that you won that championship. There has to be something deeper than that. And what does that mean to you, that connection with your horse? When you take your horse and you do something that's like, anybody that, if you've heard some of my other webinars, but we talk about what's your Olympics. So for me, in the past, I went to Europe, and I took a couple of horses to Europe, and I showed in some big shows over there. And for me, that was my Olympics. It's not the Olympics, but it was my Olympics. And this was a dream of mine for my whole life. And being able to have a relationship with a horse, and then be brave enough to pack myself up and go over there and then show in Europe against all these guys, these super riders, and actually warm up in the ring with people that have ridden in the Olympics, that have won gold medals, to actually be riding on the same footing with them. This feeling was amazing to me. And it's not the Olympics, and there's no award, and nobody else even really knows that I did it. But for me, it meant a lot. It really meant a lot. So when you're thinking about doing whatever goals you are, write it down a little bit. Put it in your journal. Why is that important to you? What will it mean to you? And then take a little time every day, whether can just be a couple of minutes, and sit and think about the feeling that you will have when you accomplish that. How will you feel inside? And not anything about what somebody else thinks, or how other people will look at you, or anything like that, because that's very, they may not pay attention. Somebody else might not even notice. And if you think that it's worthwhile because somebody else notices, and then they don't notice, then it's going to feel really kind of deflating. But if you can think about why it's important to you, what does that mean to you? And just you keep asking yourself, what, for me, there were so many aspects of it that were important to me, that some of them had to do with writing. Some of them really didn't actually have to do with writing, but just think about that. So when you don't think about the experience and prepare yourself for whatever it is day after day, then what ends up happening is you become buffeted around by other people who actually do know what they want.